welcome to Zoom Diggity Mode. Taking a look at the Aerotank Mega by Kangertech. Comes in a box like this. Got Kangertech all over it. It's got a quick start guide on the back. Instructions. It's got the Kangertech scratch and check authenticity code there. I don't know why I can't talk today. Anyway, you slide it open just like that. And on the back side here we got a little instruction book. Of course, here's some instructions on how to check your authenticity. And it pretty much shows you how to fill it up and all that good jazz and everything. It's not a bad little book. But of course, you know, there's definitely some spelling errors in there and stuff, but oh well, it is what it is. Now inside the box, open the flap up, and you've got your tank, of course, if I can get it out of there. Now, of course, I've already got juice in here, so if yours has juice in it, of course, you know what to do. You need to send it back. Anyway, you got your beauty ring or flange or whatever, plinth or flip, I can't even remember. Beauty ring. You've got an extra head. There's one included in the tank, and this is the new Kanger newly designed heads. It's a dual coil. It's got the little holes in there for the juice to wick in. Somewhat, you know, pretty much similar to how the aspires work now. But there's the head, and it also comes with a steel tank. I thought that was really nifty. Of course, I have the glass one on here right now, but nice looking stainless steel tank. Okay, drip tip is removable. The top is flat. This looks very similar to a K-Fun drip tip, but if you look at the top, the hole and bore is a lot bigger. So I didn't know that I was going to like this drip tip because I knew that it was similar to a K-Fun one, but when I noticed how big the hole was and how well it works, it's a really good drip tip. Pyrex glass. You can unscrew all of this, pull it all apart for easy cleaning. Now the way the airflow adjustment works is you got these settings here, and that hole, this ring, I don't know if I can get it close enough for y'all to see the hole in there. I don't think you can, but that's how you adjust the airflow on this. See, now you can't see the hole. It's completely cut off. That's it, wide open, and then you can tone it down to your preference. What it is there's a slit in there that gets bigger as it goes that way. You can kind of see it up in the top there as you see metal coming in. There you go. See, it's a slit. As you turn that, it opens that up even wider. So, Kangertech Aerotank Mega written right there. It's got some nice seals here to keep the tank from leaking. I haven't had any leaking issues with this whatsoever. I ain't had any come out of the airflow hose, nothing. Good sealed 510 connection. Put the drip tip back on there. Of course, you can use any drip tip you want. This drip tip's a little bit wiggly, but it's not bad. It's not nowhere as bad as the one I had on my regular Aerotank, but it is just a little wiggly. But as you can see, the Aerotank Mega is ever so slightly shorter than the Aspire Nautilus, but then again, the Aspire Nautilus does hold more liquid, so keep that in mind. It's all about taste pretty much, folks. Whichever one of these looks you like. I personally like the look of this one, but I personally like the performance of this one. So taste is subjective. Hey folks, welcome to Zoompicity mode. I guess that's going to be the new way I'm going to do cons in close-up mode, I guess. But As you can see, I've got the steel tank on the Aerotank Mega now. One con, I don't know why Kangertech has started making their newer tanks in this brushed like finish, but the last two, the Aerotank and this device in particular right here, has came to me scratched all to hell. I mean, it was scratched all up when I pulled it straight out of the box. So I don't know why they don't go with the polished anymore. Another con is this lip right in here. Gets all kinds of liquid, you know, condensation gets all built up in there, and you have to wipe it out every so often or it ends up in your mouth. So this lip right here collects quite a bit, which a lot of devices do that, but I have noticed pretty much when I pulled that out, it was like literally dripping off of the drip tip, and there'd be a puddle in there around that edge. I mean, a big puddle. Another thing, it may just be this head that I have, but I'm going to show y'all something that's got me very, very concerned. Okay? Pull that out of there. Let me get some of that to work its way out of there. Can y'all see that? Right there? Let me see if I can find something I can get in here where y'all can see real well. You see this right here? That right there? That is wicking material that is sticking out of the side of the head. I'm going to see if I can get this to... Let me clean this up a little bit. So I'm going to pull this head off of there. Okay. See if we can get a better look at that. You see that? All that mess right there sticking out of there. Let's see if I can get a hand on it. I can't see. Look at that. Look at that. Now, what concerned me and how I noticed this was I kept noticing something getting in my mouth when I take a puff. And if you look down in there, that stuff is all kinds of floating around in there. See there? See that? All that stuff. There's been that filler, that whatever kind of wicking they got going on is all floating around in my liquid. And when I was taking drags off of the tank, it was coming up through the air channel into my mouth. These little wicks there. So that's a big con in my opinion. That's just disgusting. So there's my biggest pet peeve with this device is the heads need to be, I think the heads need some work. Like I said, I've been using this for a couple of weeks, and when I noticed that right there, that is just nasty. I don't want silica or whatever all that is coming up in my mouth or into my lungs. So that's it for the Zoom Pissity mode.